Hey everyone, it's me Gavin Vengeance and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the collected Miscellany for Kazuha. Something that I kind of figured was going to be coming out sometime soon. I think his banner releases tomorrow or something anyway, so this will be a good little refresher on his abilities and kind of learn how Mihoyo suggests we use him in battle. And we might also get a little bit of like backstory or additional information in terms of why Kazuha ran from Inazuma and his purpose of being here now. Maybe a little bit more involvement with Beto. We'll see. Anywho, that's enough rambling. Let's get into the trailer. I really want to see exactly what their recommendation is. Is he going to be support? Is he going to be DPS? Let's do it. Alright.
No one is sure when they first noticed it, but once in a while, from the deck of the Alcor, flagship of the heavily armed Crux fleet, the soft sound of a flute can be heard. Following the ocean breeze to wherever it may lead, trace the sound back to its source, and you will see a young samurai of Inazuma calmly sitting in a crow's nest.
It's pretty
sick,
sick, man.
Flute, while taking in the sights and
that's
sounds.
That's not a flute, that's a piece of
world.
grass or a leaf or something.
But ask the other sailors about his story, and you'll find they know little more than you. All they can tell you is, he is a trainee sailor from Inazuma. His name is Kaidahara Kazuha.
And he's very mysterious.
Or winds that churn. I shall return by blade alone, armed, if barefoot, to my home.
Many look at Kaidahara Kazuha and see but a young face. What they miss is a swift and deadly samurai wanderer who is not to be taken lightly. Kaidahara Kazuha has the ability to manipulate anemo and provides an elemental damage bonus for members of his party. Also, with his elemental
pretty crazy
skill,
right now.
He can make frequent use of special plunging attacks that keep enemies grouped together, providing great support to his party.
Reminiscent of Zhao a little bit.
Like a leaf on the breeze, he is light as a feather and swift as a blade. When Kaidahara Kazuha is in your party, he reduces sprinting stamina consumption for your party members, making exploration faster. Kazuha's normal attack can combo up to 5 strikes that deal physical damage to enemies.
Really like the animations on his abilities.
Hold the attack button to consume a set amount of stamina, and perform 2 swift slashes to his front, dealing high physical damage. While Kazuha is airborne, pressing the attack button causes him to perform a plunging attack, damaging opponents along the path and dealing AoE damage upon impact. Tap his elemental skill,
like every other
to unleash a secret blade technique, pulling enemies and objects toward him, launching enemies within his range, and dealing anemo damage.
Venti.
Kazuha uses the gust of wind generated in this moment to soar up into the air. For a short period after using Chihayabaru, while Kazuha remains airborne, he can unleash a powerful plunging attack, Midare Ranzan.
Okay, so swirls also.
The damage dealt by this plunging attack is converted to anemo damage. When Kazuha lands, he uses another secret blade technique to create a wind tunnel that pulls in nearby enemies and objects. With this effect, Kazuha can concentrate enemies in one place, allowing other party members to attack.
Notice how they're on the ground and not suspended in air like Venti's.
Is a skill that can be used while airborne, giving Kazuha great agility when out exploring. When Chihayabaru is held instead of tapped, Kazuha deals increased anemo damage over a wider area. After unlocking the talent Somon Swordsmanship, Kazuha's elemental skill can absorb Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro when cast. If a Midare Ranzan plunging attack is performed before Chihayabaru's effects expire, it deals additional elemental damage of the absorbed element.
Yeah.
Only one elemental absorption can occur per Chihayabaru.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you can do multiple elements, it's gonna be pretty damn broken, but it's still really damn useful.
Kaidahara Kazuha's elemental burst is the pinnacle achievement of his self-taught blade work. He strikes with the force of the first winds of autumn, dealing AoE anemo damage. This attack produces a field called Autumn Whirlwind.
It looks sick.
The field periodically deals anemo damage to enemies within it. If Autumn Whirlwind comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, it will absorb that element and deal additional elemental damage. This elemental absorption may only occur once in its duration. Kazuha can use the Autumn Whirlwind field to easily affect multiple enemies with an element, creating ideal opportunities for his allies to attack.
It's a pretty big AoE circle with a dot tied to it.
And knows the coming fall from the first withered leaf.
Damage
For
over
a set
time.
duration after Kazuha triggers a swirl reaction, all party members receive a damage bonus for the corresponding element.
That's useful.
The bonus scales off of Kazuha's elemental mastery. If multiple
So similar to
elemental damage
Sucrose, I
bonuses
guess.
are gained in this manner, they
Similar,
are applied
not quite.
concurrently. Kaidahara Kazuha has roamed far and wide and is acutely sensitive to changes in the natural environment. When the way ahead is rocky, his mastery of Animo allows him to swiftly turn the tide of the battle, guiding the whole party to victory. In combat, he coordinates closely with his teammates to apply elements to enemies. Then, he uses his elemental skill to gain control over the opponents, following up here and there with powerful plunging attacks to keep them where he wants them, while also activating Poetics of Fubutsu, which provides elemental damage bonuses, enhancing the whole party's attack capabilities.
Like I suggested,
When
he's a
energy is
little
full,
bit more of a utility
Kaidahara
character.
Kazuha unleashes his elemental burst, generating an autumn whirlwind field.
I guess you could
The
kind of say he's
field creates
probably
the
like
perfect
sub
conditions for
DPS.
elemental reactions, turning your party into a force to be reckoned with.
But very
Kaidahara
much used as
Kazuha
support.
is no aimless wanderer. He has a deep sense of purpose. The young samurai left his homeland behind not to part with the past, but in the search for a new hope. As he navigates his path, he charts a course through the myriad of storms that come his way. His exposure to the elements keeps him in touch with nature and connects him with other people who cross his path. Those who choose to defy the gods are destined for hardship, but even a maple leaf blowing in the breeze, if it falls into the right company, can learn to sail the storm winds of the sea to shores beyond the horizon.
So it seems to me like he's trying to look for a way to break free from like the whole Inazuma being trapped in eternity and all that stuff, which I'm sure we're gonna learn a little bit more. But anyways, in the upcoming I don't know, maybe next patch or something. Whenever we go to Inazuma, anyways, we're gonna learn about their problems. So pretty much he's seeking outside help, I guess, and that's why he left Inazuma. A lot of information to take in. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch a little bit of it and everything, but he looks pretty damn useful. Again, I'm probably gonna skip it on the banner. I can't really see myself pulling for him. Kind of more interested in seeing what the other characters have to offer, the ones that they already announced, like Yoimiya and Ayaka, all that stuff. I'm not really too familiar with them. I haven't played the beta, so I have no idea about Ayaka or any of that. But I don't really have a room, like a spot freed up for him in my party, so I'm kind of not really looking for Kazuha. If you guys are pulling on him, however, best of luck on your pulls. I really hope you guys get him, and hopefully you don't have to pull too much in order to get him. But that's pretty much going to do it for the reaction, so thank you all very much for watching, as always, and if you guys did enjoy the video, please give it a like, please subscribe to the channel. We're getting pretty damn close to 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Thank you all very much for supporting me, and I will see you all for the next video. Take care. Peace.